Sister-in-law, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Miss Seerat may not be able to come here today.
Why not?
Actually, she's getting married today.
She is getting married? This is our last chance. If we don't expose Garry today, we'll never be able to do it. Just try and bring Sister Seerat here as soon as possible, okay?
Hey, want to watch this in your own language subtitle? It's super easy. Just click the CC button. If you're on your phone, tap the CC button above. If you're watching on a TV or laptop, click the CC button below. Choose your language, English, Arabic, French, Spanish, German, and many more. And enjoy the series your way.
What's the matter, brother? It seems like Sahiba gave up.
Sahiba, listen. Why don't you come here, onto the dance floor? Don't make Angad wait. Don't be late. Come.
I do not wish to dance with you. Seerat, hop on. Come on. Seerat, we don't have much time, so I'll be riding fast and a bit reckless. So hold me very tight and please do not be scared, okay?
Why are you so distressed? You will be free of me and my family tonight. This is our final dance.
Think of it as a final chance to show overconfidence.
Let me tell you, at times, your comebacks, they are actually quite good. And I'm gonna miss them.
𝐻𝐻𝐿 said that she will bring Seerat here today. But I wonder if amidst the wedding festivities, they will be able to get out of their house?
No, sister. Seerat, this is not the right time. We'll make a mistake if we rush. Wait for the right chance. Wait for a little more. We will see him getting more exposed.
Garry, Shanaya, come to the stage, please.
Mr. Garry, a question, please. Your brother, Mr. Angad, married a middle-class girl and set an example for society. But you went a different route and decided to marry a rich girl. Tell us, why is that? Oh, hello.
What do you mean to say? Not all 5 fingers are alike. Angad and Garry are brothers, but that doesn't mean Garry will always imitate Angad. These two are childhood friends, and they really love each other. That's why they are getting married. People don't get married for charity. Well, some people have done it for that reason. Garry found a bride who matches with his class, status, family, and lifestyle. This is how it's done in our family. Garry respects the customs of his family. Garry upholds his legacy. He doesn't break it. Did you hear what Garry's mother had said to him? Lifestyle, status, all of that nonsense. Did you expect him to actually marry you and make you his wife? Right now, I'm waiting for his true colors to get revealed. Then I'll finally see how she shows attitude.
Just lean. Our family doesn't follow the custom of marrying someone by their status. Our family members get married based on the character of their partner. Also, dear, a wedding is not a charity. It's not something one should show off to uphold a marriage. There must be lots of coordination, love and trust. Between both partners of the marriage. Anything else is completely useless.
Sir, I have one more question for you. Mr. Angad?
What is with you? You keep asking questions, one after the other. Should we finish the ceremony or just keep answering your questions? Please come later. Please let us finish the ceremony. Please leave.
Sorry, sir.
Sahiba, please bring the necklace that I selected for Shanaya.
Didn't you hear what she said? Will you go and get the set or should I?
Excuse me, attention everyone. Tonight's all about me. So let's focus on me a little, huh? I want to say something. They say there's someone for everyone. Matches are made up there in heaven. We just need to find that perfect partner, really. But I'm glad that I didn't even have to try. Shanaya, when we met for the first time, after returning from London, I knew that we were meant to be. Yes, you're the one for me. God made us for each other, and I really believe that, Shanaya. You are perfect for me, Shanaya, and I'm ornate that... Sorry. Mom, what's the right word?
Fortunate.
Fortunate, yes. Shanaya, I'm so fortunate that you chose me. I have a lot more to say, really. But I'll sum it up with this. Thank you, Shanaya.
Are you going to get the necklace or to hide your face?
I'm not someone who hides. I can't bear to see your brother's drama. So I'm taking a walk.
I love you, Garry. Always. You are my first and only love. I've always prayed to God for you. And finally, you're mine. Forever.
Go and check on Seerat.
Sure. Right away.
Seerat! Seerat! Seerat witnessed everything. She knows Garry's true colors now. She knows now that trusting Garry is like jumping into a well full of dangerous crocodiles.
How could this happen to me? And for a second time, I've lost all hope in life now.
No, Seerat. Get yourself together. This isn't the time to give up. Remember how many times Garry cheated you. Remember how our family was humiliated because of him. Remember how our parents were mocked by society. And how you even tried to kill yourself. All because of this rogue. Will you just let him get away? No. As far as I know you, you will never allow anything like this. Seerat, I know that Garry has fooled you a lot. He always tricked you. Today you should teach him such a lesson that he will never dare do this to another woman ever again.
Grandma, did you bring this? I had told Sahiba to bring it. Where did Sahiba go all of a sudden?
It's all right, Grandma.
My son and daughter-in-law are looking very cute. Looking at Shanaya, it seems that she is the eldest daughter-in-law of our family.
I love you, Shanaya. Will you marry me?
Yes. Garry.
Stop, Garry!
This wedding will not take place.
Who is this girl, Garry? Why is she wearing a wedding dress? Do you know her?
Anvid, what is going on? Who is this girl who is trying to stop the wedding? Please tell me what on earth is going on here.
How dare you come here? Everyone can see you just came here again to hurt Angad and his family. There is a limit to being shameless. After what you didn't even apologize. Now you're threatening us. What do you want?
For what I did to Angad, I am really...
I don't want to hear a word more from a shameless girl like you. Sahiba, take your sister away from here.
Sahiba's sister?
I do not want to see her face.
Mother-in-law, I will take Seerat away. But let her tell everybody what she is here for. I understand you're disgruntled. But just once, let her tell the truth to everyone. Sister Seerat, this is the chance to tell everyone the truth. Tell everything in detail, sister.
Loving the drama so far? Don't miss the next twist. Hit that subscribe button now for more English-dubbed twists, turns, and unforgettable moments every single week. Real drama, real emotions, all in English.
Sahiba, take your sister away from here.
Sahiba's sister?
I don't want to see her face.
Mother-in-law, I will take Seerat away. But let her tell everybody what she is here for. I understand you're disgruntled. But just once, let her tell the truth to everyone. Sister Seerat, this is the chance to tell everyone the truth. Tell everything in detail, sister.
This is what we call the uninvited family of the unwanted bride, right? You came here for the free food, didn't you?
Hansraj.
Sister-in-law, discuss Seerat's story somewhere else and take these three with you. I don't want any problems with my son's engagement. Looks like I must do something. Security! Security!
Enough, Jussie, enough. They are Sahiba's sisters. They are not strangers. Yet you are behaving like this.
Mr. Bharat, please calm down.
Listen. You should tell Jocelyn to keep quiet.
Jasper, all the guests, relatives, media, and business partners are here. We've got a lot of company, and the members of our family are fighting each other. Is this acceptable? Just go and ask why Seerat has come to the house. Jassi, please try and calm down.
Sahiba, you and your sisters should leave now. For goodness sake.
We are not going to run away like cowards. We came here to seek answers to our questions.
Hey, listen! How dare you talk to my mom like that? Sahiba brought you here, didn't she? We want to hear nothing from you. Now leave.
Enough, Garry, enough! I have listened to you enough. You have betrayed me enough with your false promises and all of your lies. But from today, no more. Do you hear me? No more. Today I saw and heard the whole truth about you. Everything's become clear now. I saw your true colors, Garry. But now your game is over.
What is going on? Why is Anggad's sister-in-law talking to Garry like this? Someone please tell me what is going on here.
Miss Pamela, please will you take a moment? Relax right now. We all have the same questions, as I'm sure you do right now. Please be patient here. Please.
These three sisters are creating misunderstandings about my son. And she is not just Angad's sister-in-law. She is the same woman whom Angad was going to marry. She eloped on her wedding day with some crook. They created a scene even on that day. They are here to do the same. A new drama.
Hey lady, you really need to calm down a bit. Don't worry, soon enough, you and your guests will know who the real fraud is here.
Angad, please. Can you send the media folks out? Because after all this, the Brar family's reputation will be at stake.
All of you, please go and wait outside.
No! Nobody's leaving this house today. Everyone present here will listen to the truth. His truth.
Listen here. This is not the right place to do what you set out to do, and not the right time either.
Garry, I never wanted to do all this. Not in this fashion. And not in this way. But your actions forced me, and now you decide, will you tell everyone here the entire truth? Or should I do that?
Garry? Why are you quiet? Tell me what's going on. What is she talking about now?
Look here, calm down, whoever you are. Just be patient. Because the truth that is about to be revealed is not for the faint-hearted.
Seerat, this is not right of you. You won't gain anything by doing this.
I have left what's right and wrong far behind, Garry. I have truly loved you. I trusted you a lot. But loving you and trusting you was the biggest mistake of my entire life. It was very foolish of me, and I'm paying for it, even to this day.
Garry? What is she saying? Why is she talking to you about love and trust?
Hey, girl. You eloped on your wedding day, and you left Angad all alone, and you are screaming about love and trust to Garry while standing here. Wow. Do you think that we are going to trust you? Garry? Why are you so quiet? Why don't you say something?
Say anything. Let me tell you all. You all have always thought that I married Angad by fooling him. You all accused me of hiding Seerat somewhere for it to work. All those accusations are wrong. I wanted to bring the truth before everyone. I tried to reveal the truth to Angad on the day of the celebration. Hence, I called them to the temple to prove what's going on between Garry and Seerat. But even after seeing them both together, Angad still did not believe me. So Seerat has come here to tell everyone the truth.
This is nonsense! What are you talking about?
I won't say anything. Now Seerat will tell everything. Speak up. Tell everyone.
Seerat, you have tried to escape before, from others and the truth. But not anymore. I want to hear the truth from you right now. Speak up, Seerat. What is the truth?
Angad, you can take your wife and her sisters. You can discuss whatever you want, but not here. It's my son's engagement ceremony. Did you see that? This is from pampering Sahiba too much. It's your pampering that gave her this audacity to humiliate us at our family function. Won't you say anything?
Not only your family, but our family got insulted too. Does our insult mean nothing? Why? You are so proud of your son, right? He is 1 in a million. You are confident that he keeps no secrets from you, right? Then why are you scared? Frauds should be afraid of the truth. If your son was really honest, then why are you worried?
You also don't need to be afraid anymore. Tell us the truth, Seerat.
What truth are you talking about? Do we need to hear from these cheap people?
You have to hear it from us, as only we can tell the truth. Because your son is not saying a word.
Garry, you rejected me. You left me all alone on the streets. I felt so broken. I tried to take my own life. But despite that, I forgot everything and came to you. I let it go, Garry, and I wanted to start afresh. I wanted us to tell the truth to our families. I wanted to tell them about our affair. But you didn't agree to it, Garry, and even on the special day, you somehow got rid of me and made me leave. And you came to me again. You promised to marry me again. You again told me that you love me so much and that you can't live without me. That you can't even think about being with another girl. But you said you can't marry me. Why? Because your family can't stand me and hates me. But you told me you can't live without me. So you wanted to leave this country. That's what you told me, right? Huh? Didn't you tell me that?
Just stop it! Didn't I forbid you? Couldn't you trust me?
No, I don't trust you, Garry. Why do you think I'm wearing a bridal dress? Why? Because my family's marrying me off today. I told you several times, but you never paid heed, Garry. Not even once. Because you constantly told me that, Seerat, I'm helpless and I can't do anything. Is this how helpless you are? You're proposing to this girl, Shanaya, in front of everybody. You're saying I love you to her, Garry.
I'm done for. I'm done for, sister-in-law. I'm ruined. Seerat has run away. She's once again run away. People limited themselves to mocking us so far. Now they'll slap us.
Do you know where she went?
No, I don't. Last time around, she left a letter before leaving. She hasn't left one this time, and now I can't live like this anymore. Last time around, Sahiba saved me from hanging myself. Not now. I want to die. Sister-in-law, give me poison. I can't live like this. I can't take this anymore. I can't face anyone anymore. Kill me, sister-in-law. Kill me. Kill me, please. Stop it. Please, stop it.
Stop! Just stop. No. Don't say such things. Stop it. Just stop.
Well, sir, it's been so long, and the bride isn't here yet.
Veil, I know. I can't go out.
I just can't. No, let me go. No, please. No, Santosh. I can't. Let me go. No, please, let me go.
Aunt, give the phone to Mom. I've been trying to call her, but her phone is switched off.
It's 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐄 on the phone. It's 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐄. It's 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐄. 𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐄. She's gone. Seerat has run away.
No, Mom. Sister Seerat hasn't run away. I've brought her along. She's with me.
Why don't you two just kill me right now? You two go away.
Please just calm down, Mom. All the insults that people have been flinging at us, we've come to deal with that now. No one will ever insult us again.
Tell me, where are you two? Where are you? Why did you leave?
I'll tell you everything, Mom. You must just calm down and be patient.
Kira! How dare you try to smear my son's character?
We don't have to, since he's already smeared with filth himself. And what character are you talking about? He barely has any character. So there's nothing to smear or slander.
Sahiba!
Enough, ma'am. Enough. You should save your anger for your son. This guy here has a long list of sins.
My feelings and my love for you, Garry, they were all true. I truly did love you. I dreamt of being your wife, of marrying you and becoming part of the family. You wanted the same thing, right? I'm asking for the last time, Garry. What do you really want? Do you also want to marry me? This time, give me a proper answer. I want an answer. Tell me now. What do you want?
What exactly is she saying?
Shanaya, she's...
Garry, is she speaking the truth?
Garry, your silence says quite a lot. Looks like everything Seerat said is actually all true.
Loving the drama so far? Don't miss the next twist. Hit that subscribe button now for more English-dubbed twists, turns, and unforgettable moments every single week. Real drama, real emotions, all in English.
This time. Tell me clearly this time, Garry. I want answers. Tell me. What do you want?
What exactly is she saying?
Shanaya.
Garry, is what she said true?
Garry, your silence says quite a lot. It seems like what Seerat has said is actually all true.
Have some shame, Garry. Tell us the truth already. Open your mouth and speak the truth.
I guess seeking Garry's alliance for my daughter was a big mistake.
No, Pamela, don't say that. I told you. This girl is a fraud. Creating this kind of drama runs in their family. Even today, their family sent these two here to our house to create a scene like this.
Garry, do you want to marry me or not? You do love me, don't you?
I don't love you, okay? Have you lost your mind? Are you absolutely insane? Her love for me is one-sided. It's a one-sided love. I'm Garry 𝐒𝐕𝐄. I have class. I have standards. Why would I love a girl like you? How could you even think that? I know all about middle-class girls like you. You trap rich boys for their money only. However, I won't put up with this. Angad, throw her out of here.
Garry!
Don't say my name. It's your wedding today. Go and get married then. And for goodness sake, stop creating problems for me, okay? If I get angry, I'll...
Do you have your answer now? You heard what Garry said. Now stop slandering my son. I won't tolerate it anymore. You three sisters better leave on your own, or we will throw you out. I'll start with this girl here. Leave!
Seerat! How dare you push my sister like that?
I dared to do a lot. Do you want to see? Should I push her more? What will you do?
If you dare hear about your son's actions. Sister, enough now. Tell everyone the truth. Tell them what he did to you.
What do you mean by that? What are you trying to say? What did Garry do?
I'll tell you. The one who made me elope from my wedding with Angad was Garry. It was his plan.
Garry.
He said nice things to me and made fake promises about marrying me to get close to me and tried to manipulate me. He asked me to come with him on the night of my wedding. Ever since that day, he's been lying to me and cheating me every chance he got.
Seerat, do you even realize what you're saying? You mean the one with whom you eloped on our wedding was Garry? It's a serious accusation. Had you eloped from the wedding all because of Garry? So the guy that you mentioned in the letter before you eloped was none other than Garry?
Yes, it was Garry. And Garry had planned all of this on purpose. didn't even know him then, but he was hounding me. Be it talking over the phone, or making excuses to meet me, or giving me expensive gifts. In fact, your dear son had even proposed me for marriage. But how would you know? In fact, no one would have known the truth. But today, upon coming here, I witnessed he was buttering Shanaya up the way he used to butter me up. He proposed to Shanaya. Well, he thinks women are just mere objects that he can just use and throw away. How can he love anyone? He doesn't even know what love is.
Pamela, trust me, it's all lies. This girl is lying.
Enough, Jessie. Be quiet. Don't say a word more. Had I known that Garry is a despicable man, I would have never sought this alliance for my daughter.
Babes, this girl is a fraud. Don't believe her. Angad, listen to me.
Seerat, why didn't you tell me this before? When I asked you at the hospital, why didn't you tell me that it was Garry with whom you had eloped? Why have you been quiet this long?
How could I say it? I didn't know what to do to top it all. Garry kept me hanging with his fake promises. I wasn't able to decide. What could I do?
It took Seerat a lot of courage to come here. To tell everyone the truth. After hearing her claims, you may question her character. In fact, some of you already are. But she was tricked into doing all of this. She was instigated against you with false promises. Garry was the one who did it. Let me tell you exactly why he did it.
What? What do you mean? Your sister has always been in love with me. I showed her respect because she was going to be in my family. That's why I made her feel special. If your sister thought that I liked her, then how is that my fault? Tell me really. Angad, think about it. Wouldn't I tell you if there was something between me and Seerat? I had no feelings for her. I didn't even know that she liked me. You told me on the day of the ceremony. I could tell you if there was anything between me and her. And
Angad would have stepped out of your way. Isn't that right? But if that had happened, how could you steal her from him then? Their relationship wouldn't have made it until the wedding. You wouldn't have been able to hurt him. And that is what you wanted to do. You still want to do it.
What is this nonsense? You are falsely accusing Garry of this.
No. It's neither nonsense nor a false accusation. Mother-in-law Manvir, do you know why Garry wanted to steal Seerat from Angad?
It is because Angad has always supported him. He has always put Garry before himself. But Garry has always felt threatened and considered Angad his rival. I don't know how and I don't know why Garry chose to do this. I would never have believed Seerat. But yes, Sahiba is right. She's absolutely right. He's completely justified in doing this.
Well, I never thought that you'd misunderstand me. Mom, let's go. No one here in this family wants us. There's no point staying here. Shanaya and my engagement can happen at Dad's house now. Let's go, Shanaya.
Really? Do you really think that you are worthy of marrying anyone? Are you still dreaming, Garry? Everyone has realized how cheap you are. Now, do you want to use Shanaya like how you used my sister and all the other women?
Hey! Just shut up! You turned my family against me. Now you're trying to turn my fiancé? Once my family realizes the truth, they will come back to me. Besides, how can your sister prove anything? She's no saint either. Why should I believe her? You tell me that.
I knew that a liar like you would ask for proof. Don't worry, I'll fulfill your wish. I'll show you the proof. You don't deserve Shanaya, nor do you deserve your family. You came into people's lives to ruin them. Garry has betrayed his own family and cheated his partners, and I have all the evidence.
There you go. The drama begins. I'm telling you, neither Sahiba or Seerat have any evidence at all. These are just baseless accusations. Let her prove it then. My swag is unwavering. Not a joke.
Garry.
This girl? But she's a reporter. Was it only the girl? There was a man here as well, right?
No, sir. She was here alone. The booking was in her name.
Garry wanted evidence. Hence I brought evidence. The resort manager, Mr. Malik, and the reporter, Miss Sona. They are witnesses to Garry's foul deeds. Garry has ruined the lives of many girls. And along with Seerat, he also cheated on Miss Sona. Garry 𝐒𝐕𝐄 used me for his own gain. He said he will make me a business and a life partner. We were supposed to be married. Garry made me false promises, and he kept using me. At Angad's wedding, I covered news about you all as he instructed me to. All the negative publicity about your family, everything bad, was done because Garry told me to do it. When the media could not get any information about your family, Garry made every single detail available to me. All so that I can smear yours and your family's reputation and dishonor you. And Angad's name would be ruined. Garry promised to make me his wife, and he used me. And people may say that Garry is very popular amongst girls, and girls are chasing after him, but he seeks none. But the truth is something else. Mr. Malik, please tell them.
Hey, who is he? You think you can bring anyone, and we are to believe what anyone says?
I know him. He's the manager of the guest house, where I went looking for Seerat. But before I could reach Seerat, she had left. I asked him if there was someone else, along with Seerat, who was there. And he said Seerat was all alone the whole time. So I thought that Sahiba has been lying, and...
Sorry, sir. None of that is true. But I lied to you. I was forced to lie, sir. Mr. Garry threatened to have me fired. I never knew the situation was so serious, or else I'd never lie. Sir, the room is booked out all year, with us under the name Mr. Garry.
And can you tell us what was the room number?
It is room number 506.
You went to check the same room, right? Am I right?
You, Garry?
Angad, you believe them, really? It's common to have booked a room.
It is common to have a room booked, and booking a room all year must be common for you. But taking my fiancée to that room and spending nights with her is not fine!